Over 150,000 Christians were buried in the catacombs. Pretty staggering. And notice the size of the graves. Some are big, some are small, all depending upon how large the person was. They only dug the grave to be the exact size they needed. So this is Saint Paul's Church outside the wall, and they're just outside 150 columns, granite, Italian granite columns. It's just a staggering place. The ceiling is spectacular. The floors are outrageous. Look at these floors. Okay, this is a Byzantine door carved by Greeks. It has 48 panels in it. It's 1,100 years old. Let's take a look at this. So behind me is the chain that bound Saint Paul just before he was beheaded. So this is the tomb of Saint Paul right here where he was buried. And this is part of the church relics and the chain that bound Saint Paul just before he was beheaded. And we are inside the church of Saint Paul outside the wall. I have my feet in the water, and it's beautiful. Mom, what do you think? You like it? Yeah, remarkable day. We would do a low-down shot right by the water. I put my tripod in the water so you can see my feet sticking out there. What a great place. The water's cool. You can fill your water bottle as well. And it's just my favorite place in all of Rome. There's no other place I'd rather be than right here at the base of the Fanna Steps. It was awesome. Oh, you can't do this? Oh, you can't? Oh.
Yeah. Buddy. Buddy.
Oh. I thought you could put your feet in. Okay.
Buddy.
What does that mean? Okay. Okay, we got to get over. I didn't know you couldn't do that, Mom.
Wait.
Come on. Just come right here.
It's a marble.
Okay, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Oh,
Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down. Let's go.
Get out.
Go away, please. Go away immediately.
I got to put her...
Come on. Go away. Can she put her shoes?
So what you just saw was a total meltdown. I got my feet in the water, the police start blowing their whistle. I didn't know you couldn't put your feet in the fountain because I've done it before when I've come to Italy. And the next thing you know, this woman is yelling at me. I'm trying to put my shoes back on my mom. She's yelling at me to leave. And finally I took the camera and I put the camera in her face and started filming her because she was being so outrageous. Well, the next thing you know, I've got police everywhere. They want to arrest me. They want to take me to jail. They fine me $160. They wrote me a ticket, said they're going to give it to the embassy. I didn't have any ID on me. Total meltdown. I learned a big lesson. Don't put your feet in the fountain when you're in Italy. But it did feel good. I got to tell you the truth. Trevi Fountain of Trevi, and don't put your feet in the water. And I'm afraid to even go down to the water now. I almost got thrown in jail. Crazy. So there it is, the most beautiful fountain in all of Italy, right in front of us, the Fountain of Trevi.
Big nose. Look down.
This is a big nose. So you put your finger over the end.
Left the water is excellent.
So this is the Temple of Hadrian, 2,000 years old, and it's actually about 10 feet below the level of the street is where it originally is. You can go up to the railing and look down in. The Pinocchio store. Okay, we just came out of that beautiful little alley where all the great shopping was. Look what we're getting to now. This is my favorite place of all, the Pantheon. This is 27 BC, before Christ, the oldest piece of antiquity in the world, over 2,000 years old, and it's an original condition. The bronze doors, 2,000 years. Look at the oculus.
Pagan temple. Preserved like this, you know why? He came down to us like this because in the 6th century it was donated to the Pope, and the Pope turned it into a church. And he saved this monument.
Some of the amazing things about the Pantheon is that it's 43 meters up, and it's also 43 meters across, so it's a perfect sphere, and that's why it's able to stand. And the concrete they use at the top is much lighter weight. As it gets towards the top, they use pumice, very lightweight material, so it can be supported. 2,000 years old, this is all the original, nothing's changed. Okay, so we're right over the hole, and right below is a small little drain, and when it rains, it drains right in the center, so nobody gets wet unless you're standing right in the middle. Pretty cool. And there is the brass drain right there that catches the water that comes through the oculus, which is straight up. I've always wanted to see the back of the Pantheon. There it is, 2,000 years old of antiquity. And this is absolutely the back. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is behind us. Just gorgeous. The colors, the ivy growing on the building, everything. One other interesting thing about the Pantheon, we're just leaving it right now. When the emperor told the architect that he wanted to build such a structure, the architect said it's impossible. The emperor cut his head off and proceeded to make it happen. So don't ever tell your boss you can't do it. So we are in a beautiful square in Italy where the 4 rivers fountains are, which represents the 4 continents, but unfortunately they didn't know geography, they didn't know about Australia at the time, so they only have 4 rivers for the 4 continents instead of the 5 continents. But check out this beautiful square. Fantastic. There's lots of little art places to buy things, and just everybody's gathering around. It's a beautiful afternoon, and it's a great way to end our day in Rome today, which was jam-packed with police stories and everything else. Hope you enjoyed it.
From now on, any walking tour I'm going to make with the people, I'm going to tell them, do not put your feet into the fountain.
And we will obey.
Otherwise you will be arrested.
Which allows you to go like that, get a drink. So as you can see, we wore Mom out. Check it out, she is gone. We're waiting for the food. Mom, you fell asleep on us. You did good, Mom. You walked all over Rome today. You did really well. Say hi to everyone back home.
Hello, my good sisters in Poughkeepsie and Stony Point, all the kids, and